You said you haven't had your hair cut in 6 months?
Yeah.
Dang. Make sure that the hair is like fully saturated. Especially when people come with a lot of hair like this. I like to start with cutting the top first. And I'm just gonna split it down the middle. And I'll make my perimeter after that. The perimeter is going to be the place where the length on the sides meets the length on the top. So it's gonna be pretty much the longest length on the sides, like basically where the top of your fade is. So you can see his occipital bone is kind of right here. So I'm going to make sure that I drop and follow that. And I'm literally just pulling all of this hair over. I'm pulling all this hair over, and that's going to make sure that none of the hair on top has any overhang onto the sides. Kind of like how a man bun hangs over the sides. This, we don't want to hang over the sides. We want everything to stop at the perimeter. So this is what will ensure that. And if you're new to using shears on top, I would recommend getting a mannequin and trying this technique because it will help you, it will go a long way to help you with, leaving people's cowlick long enough so that it lays down. Like you see this, I don't have to worry about his hair spiking up because I pulled it to the point where it's long enough to lay down. You can see it's laying down very nicely right here. If I would have cut too short and gone up in there, this would be spiking up. So we're just gonna continue around to the other side, following that same shape that we did on the previous side. What you do to one side, you do to the other. Same way as you fade. So you see now we have a perimeter around the whole head. Everything below this is gonna get cut. Don't even gotta worry about it. Now, do you only want to style your hair forward, or do you want to have a little bit of flexibility and be able to comb it to the side if you want, wear it forward, push it up? You want to have some flexibility? Gotcha. So I'm not going to cut the fringe too blunt. It's not going to be too sharp in the front. I want it to have still a little bit of wispiness so that he can kind of move it around. You can see I pulled this hair up. It's gonna be short on this side and short on this side because I pulled it all that way, right? And it's gonna be longer in the middle. You can just go through the middle and cut and meet the two. Especially if you have kind of a longer shear. I think this is like a 7-inch shear, maybe 6.5. So I can kind of make it all the way across. And just go through in one swipe and the entire top of the head will be cut. Just by pulling everything splitting it down the middle, pulling everything to the side, and then pulling everything in the middle straight up, you can cut the entire head. And if you want to tweak and adjust after that, that's up to you. Bring in the corner, make it so that it's not so square. That's all customizing at that point. That'd be up to you, but look. The whole head is cut now. How's that for the length on top? How's that for the length on top? And then you can kind of comb it to the side if you like. You could wear it forward if you wanted to. You could probably could even push it back in a little, like maybe a couple weeks if it gets long enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good.
So you can style it a lot of different ways like this. Now I'm just gonna very quickly dry his hair. Make sure you start in the back so you can get all that dry first. And then you work toward the front. I like to just lift the hair with my fingers. Get that heat to the roots. It's very easy to get it dry pretty quickly. What if I was just like, all right, have a nice day? It'd be crazy. Like, yo, what about the other half of my haircut? Said we're just gonna lop the bottom off, so we don't even need to worry about it. And it'll blend right into that perimeter that we created. See that? So I use a number 3 to blend in to that perimeter. Some people use a 4. Sometimes I might use a smaller guard depending on the person's head shape. So it's just about doing the same thing over and over so you know where you can change things up. I know on certain people I don't need a 3, I can just use a 2 to blend in. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If y'all did, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna be dropping more videos on the channel all 2023. We're gonna be dropping videos. We got some special surprises. Hint, hint, some special surprises. So I will be seeing y'all soon. Peace.